Whether you're 15 years old, 20, or 60, what I'm going to show you in this video will help you make an extra $500 or more per month online. Hey guys, welcome. My name is Lester Diaz, and in this channel, we talk about making money online, affiliate marketing, social media marketing, and everything in between. So if you're new, consider subscribing. So today we're going to talk about one of my favorite and easiest ways that I know to make money online. This is by providing a valuable service to small business owners who are more than willing to pay you $500, $700, even $1,000 to just make them a website, a nice professional looking website. Now, I know what you're thinking, Lester, I don't know how to build a website. I don't have any technical knowledge. I don't have any technical skills, or I have no idea how I'm going to find these clients, how I'm actually going to build the website and actually provide the service. That's what I'm going to show you how to do in this video. Don't need to learn all of that. It's just a simple 1, 2, 3 process that if you master this, you'll be able to make some extra cash just doing this. So I'm going to show you how to do it without having to do the work. There's actually, if you wanted to do the work, you can learn how to do it because it's actually fairly simple to do. You can go on YouTube, you can find how to build a WordPress website. Most of the providers, hosting providers out there like GoDaddy, HostGator, they offer a one-click install, meaning that you go on their platform, you buy a domain name, and you can install WordPress with just one click. Most business owners, they just don't have the time to learn all this stuff. They're too busy running their businesses, and most of the time you'll find that there's a lot of different businesses out there that don't have a website, even in 2018. So I know it's hard to believe, but I'm going to prove to you that this is the case. And I'm going to show you how to find these people. I'm going to show you what you can tell them, what exactly you can reach out to them and say to get them to give you $500, $700 for a single website. If you follow this method to the T, you can probably make between $500 to $2,000 per month just by helping out these business owners. And you could do this with just 2 to 3 clients per month. We're not talking about getting 4 or 5 clients every single week. This is just maybe 2 to 3 clients per month to be able to make this type of income. So in order for me to show you exactly what I'm talking about, I'm going to need to jump into my computer and show you what to do, exactly where to find these people, and why they would be willing to pay you $500, $700 or more for a website. So let's jump into my computer and stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to show you what to say to these people, how to provide the service to these people, to those small business owners, and make sure that they're satisfied, make sure that they actually refer you to other people so you can make even more money and more sales. Okay, so let's dive into the entire process. And just a quick note, everything that I'm going to mention in this video, it's going to be in the description of this video. So you can watch this video multiple times if you need to, but just make sure that you understand the entire process. Now, let's talk about WordPress. WordPress is a free open source website creation tool. It allows you to basically build a website, a professional looking website very easily, and anyone can manage this tool. It doesn't take a rocket science or a web developer to work on WordPress. So it makes it a very perfect platform in order to build simple little websites that you can go out and sell. Now, if you need information about exactly what WordPress is all about, just go on Google. It's your best friend. You can type what is WordPress. It'll explain the whole thing. And I promise you that you can learn more about WordPress and how to install it and do this entire thing in one day. It's not going to take you 6 months. It's not going to require you to go to school or even spend any money to learn how to do this because everything is online and you can find it for free. So now that you know that WordPress is a tool that allows you to build quick websites, let's talk about the business aspect in general, how this method actually works, how you can make money. And for that, I'm going to give you an example of a carpet cleaning business. So believe it or not, in 2018, there's still businesses out there that don't have a website, mainly because the business owner doesn't have the time, or he's just too focused on the business and doesn't want to spend money on building the website, or is it much of a hassle, or the web designers are charging way too much money. They're charging $2,000, $3,000 for a single custom-made website. Most business owners, when they launch a business, what they do is they just print a few business cards and they just start talking to friends and family, and that's how they start their business. But if you could find these people on Google, if you can find the business owners who are just trying to get new clients, they're trying to expand their business, but they don't have a website, most likely you'll be able to reach out to these people and say, hey, listen, I can build you a very good looking website for your business. Now, we're going to do a different approach. We're not going to do the let's see if you want to buy my website, or pay me $1,000 and I'll build you the website. That's the typical average approach of everyone who tries to sell something online. They just go with the price first and then they try to provide value. What we're going to do is we're going to flip it, and we're going to provide the service first and then ask for the money, which is a simple and easy way to get the client to close on you, to trust you, and they'll be more open to give you an opportunity than if you just go and say, hey, I'm 15, I'm 16, I build websites for a living, give me some money. That's not how it works. So let's check out, if you type on Google something like carpet cleaning, a dentist, pretty much any business category that you can think of, and you just put your name, your business category, city, state, whatever it is, you'll find that Google has something called the Google My Business listings, which basically small business owners can list their businesses on Google for free. And you'll notice that on the list, there's many websites, many businesses that says they have a link that says website on it with the directions. But the ones that don't have a website on it, it's either because they don't have it, or they simply didn't actually place their website on the listing. So you can find, if you go and you scroll through maybe 10 pages of results, you can probably find 15 to 20 businesses that don't have a website. Now you can check this by searching for the name of the business on Google to see if a website pops out, but you can typically find just on Google My Business alone, you can find 15 to 20 potential clients that don't have a website. That's step number one, finding the people. Now, if you go on Craigslist, that's also a very good resource to find people who are looking to build websites and they need a website for their business. If you go to the web info design section of jobs, you'll find that there's people posting about, hey, I need a website made for my business, and these are typically small business owners. These are not e-commerce websites or anything like that. We're talking about just simple 4-page websites like home, about us, services, and contact. That's basically it. So what do you say once you find these people? How do you actually get them to take you seriously? How do you get them to listen to you? And that's key number one. What we're going to be doing is you can either call them or email them, but you can typically what works best if you call them, just give me a quick 5-minute call. You're going to introduce yourself, saying something like, hey, my name is Lester. I'm a web designer. I'm building my portfolio, and I'm looking to build you a website because I noticed that you don't have one, but I want to build it first. I'll do the whole thing for free, and if you like the website, at the end when I'm done, then you can decide whether or not you want to buy the website from me. That's it. That's what you're going to be doing. Now, you're going to do this fast. You're going to do it in 7 days, and that's a whole different aspect of a web designer coming to them and saying, hey, we'll charge you $2,000 for a website. It'll take 30 days for this. So you're doing a completely different route. You're coming to the business owners, you're offering them the service for free initially, and then if they like the work you're doing, then at the end they'll decide, hey, I'll pay you for the website. I really like what you've done, and most likely that's going to result in more business because they'll refer other business owners. That typically is what happens. Now you might be asking yourself, how can I afford to do this? Why would I build a website for someone if I don't know if they're going to pay me for it? It's very simple, because you're going to do a small investment. The whole thing to set up a website, it can cost you less than $50 to set up the whole thing. And if you're spending $50 for a potential client that already said, yes, build me the website, and once you're done, I'll see if I like it, and if I like it, then I'll pay you for it. Then that will open the doors for you, because if you're spending $50 and you're selling the website for $500, you just made a $450 profit for something that most likely is going to take you 2 days to do, or basically nothing, because I'm going to show you how to outsource the whole thing. So that's the whole process. Now, how do you find professional looking themes to build small business websites? Well, there's two ways to do that. There's actually a ton of different marketplaces online where you can do that. There's a Theme Country, one of my favorites, because you pay a fee, a $69 fee, and you get a ton of different templates where you can download and use multiple times, instead of just buying individual templates every single time. Now, if you want a more professional individual templates for WordPress, then you can go to themeforest.net. You can find templates for $59, $60, even $35 to set up very professional looking websites. If you just want to go and set up a simple website, Theme Country is one of the best ways to do it. What happens after you have the template, you have your domain name, you have the hosting? By the way, the domain name is about $12 a year. Hosting is going to cost you about $5 to $10 per month. And typically with a shared hosting account, you can host multiple WordPress websites, meaning that you can have 5-10 websites on a single web hosting account, because usually small business websites don't get a lot of traffic, so the hosting might be enough to just hold maybe 5-10 websites in a single account, which is going to save you money. So that means if you have 5 clients that pay you $500 for the website, you can either just keep them on your hosting account and charge them a monthly maintenance fee of, let's say, $50, or you can say, hey, just get your own hosting and I'll transfer the website to your hosting account. It's very simple. I know it sounds complicated, but trust me, it's very simple. If you go on YouTube and you type something like how to install WordPress, there's a ton of detailed videos that show you how to do it. They show you how WordPress works. They show you how to install it if you want to do it yourself. This is something that you can learn in just a few hours. This is a skill that you can learn for free in just a few hours, and a skill that can make you a few $1,000s on a monthly or yearly basis, depending on how much work you want to put into it. Now, if you don't want to do it yourself and you want to get some help, then you can also go to websites like Fiverr, which is a website where you can outsource the whole thing. You can outsource the installation. You can outsource the theme install, plugins, as you can see. You can outsource even making a cool logo for your new customer. And basically, you just sit back and let other people build the website for you, and you just keep the profit. This method definitely works. This is something that, even though it'll take you 24 to I would say 48 hours to learn how to do the entire thing, it will take you some practice, and you have to be willing to talk to people. You have to be willing to make sure that the customer is actually happy. And the idea behind this is that initially the first 5 customers are going to be really tough to get, because you don't have any experience. You're just starting out, and this is why this works for teenagers. This works for anyone who's looking to just get started, because you're building a portfolio. You're telling the client, hey, I'm trying to build my portfolio as a designer, as a small business website designer, and I want to give you this offer where I'm going to build the whole thing for you, and if you like the website when I'm done, then you pay me. If you don't like it, it's cool, you don't have to pay me anything. Now, you're only going to be taking a loss of perhaps $35 to $40, but once you do this 4 or 5 times, I guarantee you most likely you'll get
your money back with your first client. So it's definitely worth trying, and a very simple, quick way to make money online without the usual bull that you see out there of people trying to sell you digital products and trying to do this and that. This is a simple service, a valuable service that you're going to be providing small business owners in your local area.
So now that you know the entire process, you know what it takes to make some extra cash using this method of building websites for small businesses, then what are you waiting for? Just go out and start doing this. It's not rocket science. It's not gonna take much of your time. You can learn this skill, and this is a skill that you can learn in less than 24 hours, and you can do it yourself. Below this video, you're gonna find a bunch of links and information about WordPress and where to get all the resources that I mentioned in this video are going to be in the description. Hopefully that's going to help you out if you want to do this method. And if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it. I'll be uploading more videos on affiliate marketing, making money online, advertising, and basically everything in between. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.